intensity, the attitude, the mind games. Some girls come in way too comfortable, thinking they've already won. But inside the cage, it doesn't work like that. Let's see how it played out. Blencowe tried to make it a fight early, stepping forward and throwing with power.
Blencowe said she...
But Bud didn't rush. She stayed patient, used her range.
Blencowe was aggressive, confident. For a moment there, let it go. Good body lock, still nice takedown.
And started landing clean shots every time Blencowe came in. As the fight went on, Bud's control took over, turning the early aggression into a one-sided performance.
With her leg. Big trouble for Arlene Blencowe. Until now. And successful. And that's why we're saying what we're saying. Carlos Coonan suffering the upset in May. Julia Budd trying to...
the Jewel Bud!
In 2020, Jackson tried to bring pressure early, looking angry and acting aggressive.
Here we go! The UK's Kate Jackson.
But Kielholtz didn't fall for her acts.
In your hands and you put them down in their rock, their ability to defend themselves. Oh, there it is, she's in trouble. This fight's over. It's all over! Just like that! Wait. Yes, Denise Kielholtz knocks out Kate Jackson! How good was that?
She waited for the perfect moment and landed a clean, powerful shot that dropped Jackson instantly. It was over in seconds.
After finishes the fight.
A brutal knockout that ended all the momentum in just one round.
Go face forward, Mike. It is telling you they have been turned off. She did wake up.
She is Miss Dynamite, Denise Kielholtz.
When Joanne met Watanabe, she started throwing wild strikes early, trying to take control of the fight.
And had some brothers since being able to work out. Big right hand today. Big shot.
But that confidence quickly backfired. Watanabe stayed composed, took her down with ease, and once it hit the ground, she took full control.
Watanabe turning her over now. More shots. Yep. Good ground and pound. These ones are landing. They got more power to him. She's in the up position. She's able to bring a little more power with him. Late in the round again, Kevin McDonald. Right on second round, because she was just at least being busy. Nice takedown by Watanabe. More grounding. Joanne gives the back. She's in deep trouble now. Time to finish here for Kana Watanabe. Bad spot for the Brazilian. And again, those punches are just not that powerful, but it can add up.
Finishing the fight with dominant ground and pound.
All she does is hide. And she can't defend herself, and then it's all over. Kana Watanabe remains unbeaten in her professional career.
When Gulfin stepped in with Avsaragova, she took control of the fight instantly and keep landing clean shots to Gabriella. And round by round, Gulfin almost didn't connect any punches because Dayana was the one who wanted the victory.
Nice shot. Right there. She's got him without
It's a closer round.
To her. Now, if you're going against someone that's great with submissions, and your goal as a fighter should be to finish the fight. Nice combination. Coming forward. There you go. See how she stepped off to the salsa and it doesn't come. Then you start to get frustrated in your fight. You don't fight well. That was a nice one.
Dayana Pantera. Presenting Arlene Engerpist Blencowe.
Smith came forward like always, trying to make it a grinding fight.
Right now, little feints, little head movements, left and right. Those are big.
But Blencowe stayed sharp and didn't get dragged into that pace.
She was so proud afterwards when it was all stitched up.
Very good. Nice shots by both.
Good finish for Angerfist. Nice spinning elbow.
I'm going to utilize my boxing skills, use my jab. Nice right.
She kept her distance, landed the cleaner shots, and over time, completely outworked Smith for a dominant win.
Distance, there you see Big John's scorecard.
Arlene is just not falling for it. Beautiful.
As we have seen from Arlene Blencowe, the official decision of this featherweight showcase. These unofficial scorecard, he gave rounds 2 and 3 to Angerfist. Arlene Blencowe.
For the winner by unanimous decision, Arlene Angerfist Blencowe.
Big win for Arlene Blencowe.
One more of Blencowe is with Dayana Silva. Silva tried to look bossy and make a statement, but Blencowe patiently waited for the opening and landed a massive right hand that dropped Silva hard. One follow-up was enough.
Little check left hook.
A clean and brutal knockout.
Hand stuns her bad. She's in trouble. Look at her. She's wobbly.
And now who is the boss?
That's an anger fist.
After giving Lee a tough first fight, Yamaguchi came with the same attitude. She pushed forward early, trying to break her opponent, but Lee matched her pace, took control of the fight, and proved she was still the better fighter over 5 rounds.
Left to the side of the head. Lee, the ground and pound. She postures up.
Which gives her better control in that position.
Lee, the ground. Belly to back, wrenches into the cage. Still has the back of Yamaguchi. Elbows there from Angela to the collarbone. Shot to the side of the head. It is absolutely deafening here in Singapore. Overhook on the left arm from Angela Lee. Turns her against the cage. 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds left in the final round.
It could come down to these last 30 seconds, Michael, if one of these young ladies can do something dramatic.
Listen to them go bananas in Singapore.
Letourneau believed that her experience would be enough to take over her opponent.
Going home to Montreal for Christmas with the Bellator flyweight.
It turned out it wasn't.
Going down to 115.
Because Macfarlane didn't care about that at all. She started dominating with grappling, controlled every position.
Valerie, this is...
Final 2 minutes of the round as Macfarlane low kick to the lead leg of Macfarlane. With the others risen, finding at the beginning of the fight after the first 5 minutes as Macfarlane secures the takedown on Letourneau.
Valerie is very good off of her back. She has got a good ground game. She's got a good submission game.
One armbar
this is not going to be easy for Ilima-Lei.
Yeah, Letourneau though has a recorded submission victory since 2009, and now Macfarlane. Elbows now being dropped by Macfarlane. Macfarlane and doing a good job of defending thus far with the Wizard, but Macfarlane trying to find an opening and does land some left hands to the face of Letourneau.
Nice sit back by.
Oh, Macfarlane has Letourneau's back.
Nice sit back.
And eventually locked in a tight submission, forcing the tap in the 3rd round.
Beautiful job. There it is.
There it is. Let the luau begin. Ilima-Lei Macfarlane returns to Hawaii.
Champion Ilima-Lei.
Ruth tried to bring the pressure early, but Velasquez wasn't fazed.
Does she use it here? That's the question.
Ruth is not. Come on, John.
It's the training for your time to step in the cage.
Instead, she stayed composed, picked her moments, and started landing clean, accurate strikes.
Southpaw Velasquez.
That was a strong
lands it.
left hand.
Spread left, and now Ruth and Velasquez is.
As the fight went on, Velasquez took over and controlled everything on her way to a clear victory.
Velasquez, after being dropped, gets up and drops. How do you have it after 10 minutes, John? Oh, and again, Velasquez staggering Ruth, hurting Ruth. And this...
Juliana Velasquez.
In front of the whole Texas, Kim Colbert loudly promised to put her opponent to sleep. A pure theater. From the beginning, Harrison started landing clean body shots, mixing low shots with quick touches upstairs.
Going to the body again, peppering away for Colbert. That will open up.
Slowly breaking Colbert down and turning all that trash talk into target practice.
By Harrison. Another hook to the body, left hook shot. Body shot again. Colbert, she found it here at the end.
Judges Michelle Morales and Judge Eva Beltran. Scott, Texas, Maria from Boogie Woman.
Let's go.
Referee
Lara started fast, throwing shots and trying to overwhelm Watanabe early.
Kana Watanabe feeling out process in this flyweight battle with so much at stake, and Lara already all over Watanabe.
Little did she know that she walked straight into a problem.
Stands, oh, she gets tagged with a right hand from
Watanabe closed the distance, secured the takedown, and never let her back up.
Feels comfortable and knows that if she is in this position, she can put heavy pressure down, keep her opponent in this position, and do some damage.
Admire the risk-taking or the going for greatness as it lashes out. Lara does so. Lara turning over now, eating some of these right hands from Kana Watanabe.
And she did it. Very nice job by Watanabe.
Main undefeated, move one step closer. You know, the likes of Ilima-Lei, Macfarlane, the former, maintaining top position on final round, and Watanabe feeding some. Going for the choke.
He is going for the choke, putting a lot of pressure on that.
In the judo takedown again here.
With constant pressure and heavy ground and pound, the referee had to step in and stop it.
What a fight for
Kana Watanabe.
In the lead up to their trilogy, Lee was way more confident than usual. Despite losing their previous two fights, she pushed her opponent, promising to be much shorter this time.
That there is no love lost between these two champions.
But Xiong took full control.
Like we spoke about, that was a nice straight right hand.
Oh, keeping Xiong guessing as much as possible. Right there, Xiong going to the bottom. Oh, punches it over to him.
Angela goes for the double here. Stands right, massive right, huge left hook, a barrage. Angela's under siege, big knee to the face. Now up against the fence. Xiong landing heavy artillery. Fist. Angela trying to get out of trouble here, taking huge shots. Angela back on her back, big hammer fists. Xiong, her team watching closely.
As well, she went up top with that head kick, but she's got.
And by the third round, the striking gap was obvious.
She's in trouble. Flying knee attempt, but Angela. Xiong with another overhand right kick.
5 rounds later, she won by unanimous decision.
With a right to the body, and that's it.
Still undisputed women's strawweight champion of the world.
Victory.
During the face-off, Rafaela couldn't hold herself and got into Eduarda's face. And when she came out for the fight, she brought out her swagger mood and danced all the way to the ring. But Eduarda taught her a lesson. In the first round, she timed a perfectly high kick, dropping Rafaela to the canvas.
Cruzado na cabeça da Amanda Rafaela. Que coisa incrível a Duda Santana fez no cage.
Misericórdia, Pedro. High kick com o endereço certo. Deixou a adversária dela, Duda Santana.
Ela, Duda Santana.
With brewing intensity, even from the face-off, Liwinga tried to impose herself like she needed to. She stood directly in front of Aldus, trying to mock her.
Just in kicks, and Liwinga is more like
aggressive,
like
KO.
But Aldus controlled the distance with sharp kicks.
With small gloves immediately. Nice push kick to the
skill to really execute it.
Yeah.
A bit more aggression with the hands also now.
Yeah. Liwinga's on her side, like Aldus could turn her really easy as well, but this is where I like her working from.
Yeah, there was a couple of...
that was a good right hand.
Yeah, that was.
And after 3 rounds, she won by unanimous decision.
That was a beautiful left hook. Both girls have got their hands up.
We have a streaker in the crowd.
Not too much. We don't know too much.
All eyes were on Trisen. From the opening seconds, she tried to take control, stepping forward like she owned the fight.
World champion. So far undefeated 4-0 in Muay Thai. Here's that. Point to the knee, into the bread basket.
But that confidence didn't last long. Fairtex waited for the moment, and when it came, she capitalized instantly, taking the fight to the ground.
Tore up. All she's got to do is get that head off, and she might be able to either pound her out, or she might look for a rear naked choke.
Fairtex going to go 5-0 in mixed martial arts.
And finishing it with a submission.
Rains in the knuckles to the face of Sunisa Season. Season nowhere to go, and referee Nick Chapman says no more.
Domination inside that clinch. You can almost feel those knees through the screen just lighten her up. And then once she got there,
From the red corner, Stamp Fairtex.
When Rawlings faced Ferreira at the stare-down, she came out with a cocky smirk, even saying that she expected Ferreira to bully her. But Rawlings was the cocky one. And Ferreira showed her what it's like to bully her.
Into the punch, top one, that shot right to the head. You see the smear of blood on the nose of that. Rawlings takes the right hand, down with right hand.
In round 2, she landed a sharp jab and threw some power right hands.
Time the body on her right hand, takes that big right hand, another right hand from Ferreira. Massive shots right there by Ferreira. Make no mistake, there's huge respect between these two fighters. Now we're trying to come forward off the jab, lands the right hand, left hand in sequence. Big right hand on the entry, and right back.
You like how Rawlings is wrong and throwing punches up right.
Duck under right hand again from Ferreira. Ferreira hard on the inside. Ferreira takes that left hand, lands a right hand of her own. Both fighters throwing. To the still world flyweight champion.
In their rematch in 2021, during the weigh-in, Leslie confidently said that she is a more mature fighter and much more capable. Well, Chris proved it wrong.
Hand to the body by Chris Cyborg, but this is the difference.
She broke Leslie down with sharp jabs and body shots.
Effective left, right, something for Smith. There's the 1-2 drop, Smith, and Cyborg pounces. And down there's a knee to the belly. Wow, what a suplex by Chris Cyborg. Mamma mia! And then a series of hammer fists on Leslie Smith. Yeah,
she started
body kick by Cyborg.
All of these shots.
The life of a champion out Huntington Beach, California.
Oh, she got wrong
in the work in there. Smith knocking up body kick by Chris Cyborg. She smells.
Again, a guy that you forgot. Just go ahead forward, fighters.
In only 81 seconds of their first meeting, been a battering ram jab throat, and there's a right hand that knocks.
Bad situations. She's thinking.
Dropping her in round 5 with a right hand.
Now she thought it was stopped.
Oh, right hand dropping.
And finishing with ground and pound for the TKO.
The final 10 seconds.
Left jab, brings the kick into the leg. Watch the right hand. Boom! Right on the butt.
Jessica Fresh, known as a cocky fighter, had shown clear disrespect earlier in her fight with Bottelberg.
That's a disqualification, honestly.
Which she paid later. And Williams made her pay the price. In round 2, Williams attacked off her back. Locked in a tight submission from guard, adjusted her angle, and made Fresh tap. During the weigh-in, Bud showed up full of confidence. After taking off her top, she tried to impose herself physically, showing that she's stronger than Rousey.
Professional has been the armbar.
Are you ready? Fight!
But Rousey couldn't wait. At the face-off, Fagata suddenly kissed Chaplin on the lips, leaving her visibly uncomfortable.
No właśnie, już obie zawodniczki w swoich narożnikach i za chwilę będziemy rozpoczynać. Tutaj też spodziewam się, że zobaczymy nawet nie ogień, zobaczymy wulkan energii ze strony...
When the bell rang, Chaplin wasn't interested in kisses. She took Fagata down, secured top control and locked in a submission.
Momentalnie Fagata, ale nie pozwala jej na to Lexi!
Lexi już do dosiadu, za chwilę będzie w potężnych tarapatach. Fagata, trzeba uciekać z tej pozycji. Jest sędzia Jarosz blisko za chwilę. Co tam mówi też Anzorazijew?
No ale właśnie skręca się Fagata, ale Lexi cały czas chce troszkę jeszcze wytrącić z równowagi Fagatę. No teraz...
Wypychać rywalkę, próbuje zrzucić z siebie Lexi, ale nie udało się!
Koniec! Lexi naprawdę dzisiaj pokazała pazur.
Ale chociażby po tych powtórkach widzimy, tam nie było sentymentów.
Lexi!
When Ward stepped in with Wolf, she stood tall and confident because her size alone would dictate the outcome. But Wolf didn't come to admire the view.
Fight interview with her.
And Vonda Ward.
From the opening bell,
Oh, nice left.
she snapped Ward with a left hook.
Fight her.
And the main moment was the crushing overhand right that threw Ward on the canvas.
One punch! That is it! Forget about the count. It is over. Tim Berg. Wow. Unbelievable. Let's hope.
Still on the canvas, Vonda Ward.
Wow.
Danielle Perkins, another fighter who provoked Shields. During the weigh-in, Perkins was loud, even making gestures like she'll rip Shields' head off. She probably counted on her size and reach.
Yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. God bless you both.
But that didn't work with Shields.
Hey, listen, some fighters love white stance. It's okay with that. You don't lose power doing that.
They're clearly going to get the attention there.
Shields was the one that threw a bunch of punches, winning after 10 rounds.
Boom, right on the chin. Step back just a little bit. Boom, right on the chin. Eyes roll back.
Known as the Wolf, Clarissa T-Rex Shields.
Smogoletska faced Bogusz in 2022, and during the face-off, Smogoleka acted like she already owned the show, blowing kisses and bowing down. The two fighters started a brawl before the fight. But Lil Masti put constant pressure, controlled the pace and fired heavier punches.
40 sekund do końca drugiej rundy. To rana, która pojawia się na jej twarzy. Znowu skontrowana od razu, prawym na szczękę. Ale świetnie robi, Aldus dostaje. Lil Masti naprawdę świetnie to rozgrywa. Lil Masti. Jeszcze raz. Co za prawy. Oj, prowokuje Lil Masti. Się udało.
Winning by unanimous decision. During the face-off, Tapa stared directly at Garcia's eyes and said some disrespectful words to her. But in the fight, Garcia responded to her words in a harder way.
Какого отношения именно к миру регби она не имеет, хотя регбисты танганские тоже известны на весь мир, и вот сейчас уже работает Гарсия. А вот вопрос функционала остается открытым. Здорово попадает Гарсия. Походу, похоже, пришла она в себя после того удара слева и не переходит в борьбу. И тут серия из попаданий в исполнении Гарсии. 2 раза справа, 1 раз слева, и продолжается атака.
She landed a nasty spinning back fist that sent Tapa crashing down.
Еще одно попадание, здорово! Практически бэкфист, но...
She unloaded a barrage of punches, finishing her.
И на канвасе, оказывается, леди Тапа идет серия добивающих ударов.
In the first round,
Вмешается все, поединок закончен. Чудо не случилось, хотя леди Тапа была близка. Не успела она добить.
When Ellen stepped in with Velasquez, she tried to close the distance from the start and make it a rough fight, throwing with bad intentions, but Velasquez stayed composed and started picking her apart with clean, sharp counters.
Lefts and rights.
Has put out a lot more gas in her effort in trying to move punches that come on the third that end up doing the damage.
And a couple of straight lefts found their mark, and now Velasquez putting together a combination. Ellen trying to fend off the attack, the jump knees.
So she's doing that.
Oh, beautiful 1-2.
Well,
as Velasquez is.
It's so hard to tell. Looking at Juliana.
By the end, Velasquez had completely taken over, turning that early aggression into a one-sided fight.
Seconds away from heading to the judges' scorecards, and it's all Juliana Velasquez as she looks to improve to 10-0.
Winner by unanimous decision, Juliana Velasquez.
A dominant. How do you have it after
These girls came in loud, but left humbled. Let me know which moment shocked you the most, and I'll catch you in the